on day two when they started getting more energy. Do you feel like they were able to carry over that momentum today?
Yeah, this is a big day for us for a number of reasons. But first of all, first day in shells. So the physicality that's required, playing and play out. And, I didn't think we had a very productive practice on number two. So kind of challenged our guys and liked the way we respond. But training camp is all about stacking days. And so how do we make the most of today? And then obviously practicing on Sunday in the afternoon. How do we handle that? But, football's there's mental effort, mental intensity that goes with playing football. And when you do that, you're going to have a chance to elevate your game. And I saw that today. Um, and like I told our team, mistakes are good. New problems are good if you solve them. It's the old problems that are bad because you've never solved them. So, as we continue to move, there's some things that I thought we did really well, but there's also some blinking red lights that we got to get corrected and moving forward as well.
Coach, offensive line, just looking at the end of practice, three different groups, totally different. How tough is the competition? How stiff is the
Yeah, I
competition?
think that's one of our most competitive position groups that we have, and you know, we've done that. We've been very strategic in kind of uh, how we've kind of put that room together, and so I think it's making everyone better, and not only in the offensive front but also in the defensive front as well.
Barnes talked a lot about energy that they're bringing on the defensive side of the ball. What are you seeing on that aspect, so especially with so many new faces on
Yeah.
that side?
Well, I think that's important because, when we went back and we reviewed practice too, it was not up to our standard and our expectation with anything we do here. And, a lot of these individuals, and it's not an excuse, it's the world of college football, but a lot of these individuals have never been through one of our training camps. And you can't assume anything. And so we had to go back and really rely on our older players, and they really did a good job. But that's just one day, and like I said, it's about stacking days and putting days together and understanding an expectation every time you step onto the football field. So I think there's a lot of great lessons in what today brought about with our standard, our culture, our expectations. Now we have to be able to mimic that, but still too many mistakes in terms of pre-snap penalties. The move the ball session at the end and call it. Both defenses gave up 5 play scoring drives. You can't be able to do that, and there's a difference when the plays are scripted and it's kind of a controlled practice, and then when you get into uncontrolled practices where it's call it, and you have to rely and play all 4 downs, and that's where we're struggling right now.
What are some of the things you've seen up to this point that you do like you feel you can build on?
Well, I think they want to learn. And I think they want to be good, and we have to do a good job of coaches. Like I said, with all the newcomers that we have, we can't assume anything. And then, even our older veteran players, it's amazing. And most of them have only been in our program for 2 years. They're young, and then getting a freshman group ready to play. So I don't think you can assume anything. You just have to put your head down and work and kind of set the example and be the example. And today, I thought our older players were able to do that.
Is there anybody on the offensive line who's really stepped forward to lead or stood out? Stood out.
Oh yeah, I mean Tristan Smith has been remarkable. Tristan leads in his own way. He's not real vocal, but he does it kind of in a quiet manner and a kind of a one-on-one. Will Saxon is another individual. Both individuals were voted on our leadership group, and they kind of feed off of each other. Will's the very vocal, speak your mind. Tristan is more of the calmer, collected, work behind the scenes. So I think they do a good job. But like I told our team, you don't have to be on the leadership group or the leadership council to be able to lead. Mason Myers continues to do a good job. So that whole room has done a good job from a leadership standpoint.
You guys good?
Good.
Good.
All right.